seemingly on a daily basis. We do, gags that on other pictures I'd have a couple of weeks to figure out. And each day we're doing one of those kind of stunts.
My back! Oh, my back!
And now!
It can be pretty physical. I mean, it's like pretty much divided up in half and half. Like half of the movie I'm doing scenes and half of the movie is all action stuff. And it can be difficult, it can be fun. It's always fun when you go in to do something and you're not sure if you can pull it off or not, and you do it and you pull it off, and it's like something they can use in the movie,
I think people might be more familiar with, traditional flying, where it's like, you're using a wire to, levitate somebody and just have them flying through empty space. And in more recent times, there's like the Hong Kong, wire fighting, which is, you see with Jackie Chan and, Jet Li and those guys who have a very specific style.
My style is like more like wire and kung fu and wushu, and compressing the movie style, like more like imagine, more design, like some cool move. But it's very carefully on what situation you have to put the right timing, right action on Spider-Man. Otherwise, if he do some like Chinese kung fu, you will feel, oh, what?
A few years ago, we started to take those kinds of techniques and use them for more traditional kind of Western stunts. The Hong Kong, wire work around the world is mostly hand pulls. So you go from the performer, you pan down the wire, you're going to find 4 guys holding the end of a rope. And we do that a lot because it's fast and efficient, but we also attach it to mechanical devices that are very much part of the Hollywood lore.
The choreography that Dion came with, and then our rigging background and our ability to take a human body and wing it around in a space really started coming together.
Action! Go! Go! Cut, cut!
We tried to develop a style that was a Spider-Man-like style, didn't want it to be kung fu, didn't want it to be gymnastics. It really had to have Spider-Man's signature on it.
His incredible strength and flexibility gave us a lot of freedom, and challenge. I mean, it's like he can do anything, and we just have to figure out how to make, the human being who's performing, the superhero, pull it off. And Chris Daniels did a great job. Very often in a meeting, I'll sit there and go, I don't know how to do this. I see this in my head, and I don't know how to do it because we've never done it, but it's like, this is a situation, this is a perfect time to experiment and figure out how to make this person move in this particular way, because we are looking for things that we've never seen before.
Roll video!
go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, got it now.
Tobey did a tremendous amount of his own stunts in this picture, as much as I would allow him to do. He wanted to do everything.
Before we really knew exactly what he had to do, we had him doing all kinds of things. Had him in what's called a twisty belt, where he flips this way and you can turn that way, and you just kind of are all over the place.
Okay. On a roll, back to 1.
Yeah.
Reverse all. Mike?
You can put it out slower, and it doesn't have to be faster.
Okay.
It can be actually slower.
All right.
He came in and he worked with the wire team and the stunt guys, you know, every other day for hours. So for somebody with a back problem, he really stepped up.
Ready, and action. Yeah.
I've done a lot of stunts. Yeah, mostly all. Any stunt that I can do, I do. And Rosemary Harris did a lot of stunts too. Her and I are the stunt queens.
Thank you. It was Alvin Sargent who said, before we ever put pen to paper of what the Spider-Man movie was going to be, just came in one day and said, Spider-Man should save Aunt May and swing with Aunt May. And actually, we called Rosemary right before we were going to start and send her the script, and we said, now you get to fly with Spider-Man. She was so excited.
I played Peter Pan in an outdoor production, so I have flown before. But then the big flying people were the Kirby Flying Ballet. It was nothing like this, and not nearly so sophisticated.
You know, Sam's really nervous, and, you know, I have the producers look at me and it's like, you know, remember, she's 78 years old, and we're like, yeah, I know, but she loves this stuff. And we have yet to, you know, she has excelled at everything we've had her do.
My very sweet stunt double, and I feel very guilty now because I did her out of her grandchildren, saying, look, there's Granny, you know. But I saw her do it, and I said to Laura and to Sam, why not me? And they said, oh, well, we wouldn't want you to do it. I said, oh, please. So I begged them to, and they relented, and it was lovely. I loved it.
Background, 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, thank you.
She really is a trooper. I've never seen an actress with as much gusto and gumption as Rosemary Harris. She gets on that wire and you take her on a wild ride, and the first thing she says is, let's do it again.
That was wonderful. Thank you.
Her smile was just radiant. You know, she was loving it. It was absolutely just, it was worth, you know, it's just an added pleasure that you don't normally get, you know, when you see somebody that's just that into it and finding the fun in it.
Now, I would have done it myself, but I didn't want to intimidate you. Yeah, I wanted you to feel like you had really accomplished something that few people would have done, see? So that's the only reason I didn't go up there myself.
June could do it, I could do it.
I'm telling the DVD people.
Oh, I see.
Gotta keep my reputation.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you, it's great.
3, 2, 1, go!
Fred, you think it's going to be any problem to start underwater
No.
and actually launch up? Really, you're not frightened to do that?
No, no problem. As long as I can hear action. As long as we're not like
Yeah.
there. I'm cagging my pants. My feelings are very plain on this, and I have no problem with this at all. I've never heard a stuntman say, I could do that scene, or I could do that line. I've never heard a stuntman say that. And I always think every stunt that I do is putting a stuntman out of work. And they pay me the compliment of not doing that to me. So I try as much as I can not to do that to them.
Keep it away from the ball, you just go boom, boom, boom. Like that. Excellent. Yeah, it's really, they had to make some, maybe a little bit of fine tuning, that was it. Just like we got right.
All right. It's my whole new career for me as a stuntman.
That's it.
I'm not very good at stunts. You know, my idea of a stunt is getting out of bed in the morning, you know, doing up my shirt. But sometimes you have to do certain things because of, you know, they want the camera close and stuff.
He's mine!
Oh, very well. Is my hair on fire?
He said to me the other day, "This will teach you, Dan. Don't send an actor in to do a stuntman's job." But Alfred's done a great job. But he makes no bones about it. He doesn't do stunts, and every now and then we trick him into one. We'll tell him it's like, "It's not really a stunt, Alfred."
3, 2, 1, go!
Anything I can get away with, I'll leave it to in the hands of the stunt guys, you know, because that's dangerous stuff. You know, it's that's why they have stuntmen, you know, because you know, otherwise we'd all be, you know, throwing ourselves off tall buildings.
If the stunt does not go well, you will be deprived of this sound. Like that.
Okay, picture will be up. Picture's up. Clear the north wall.
He means it.
Not fully, no.
Yeah. Okay, and false lights action.
3, 2, 1, go!
God.
And to cut.
Eric.
Yes, sir.
Not fully.